I'm gonna show you guys how to make a grilled cheese just like this. I'm gonna take a bite real quick. Busting. But first, get some cheese, get some bread. But what you want to do is you want to have two cheese, okay? So I'm not gonna make another grilled cheese, sadly, but before, don't do this, okay? Do not do this yet. Don't get your bread and don't unwrap your cheese and then put it like this and then put it on the stove. That's how you make a fire. Do not do that. Alright. This is just foreshadowing. So, and if all the young children out there don't know what foreshadowing means, it means like telling stuff that's going to happen in the past. But get your cheese. Place your cheese like this. And then you want to get your other slice of cheese and place it like this. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 corners. It should look like this. Kind of like a star. But yeah. Once you got that, well, don't do that, but you know what I mean. Then you want to get your pot, place it on the stove. If you got a stove like this, well, numbers, usually people in America have those kinds of stoves, but some don't. So, if you're young and you're trying to make a grilled cheese, I highly recommend you ask an adult or guardian that's at your house. Obviously, if you're home alone, then I don't really expect you to do this because you might accidentally do a step that you're not supposed to do, and then the freaking house catch on fire. And say you're young, you don't know how to unlock the door, you're done. Okay, you're done. So if there's a parent or guardian at your house, please ask them for this specific part, which is the stove, because if you don't know how to use a stove, you're going to either get yourself burned with 2nd or 3rd degree burns, oil burns, which there's no oil right now, but maybe in a future video I might talk about oil or something, which are oil burns, yeah, which I was talking about, and risk of a grease fire, a fire, and possible damages to your property. So, yeah, a lot of stuff that could happen at the stove. I'm 10. There's a guardian at my house. But I already know how to do this. I did it multiple times before. Yes, you will mess up if you're not watching a grilled cheese video. But yes, you could mess up if you're like my age. So, yeah, it's perfectly fine though. You can try again. Always try again. But get your stove, as you can see. See the numbers? Yeah. You want to get your knob and turn it to 2.5. Not 3, not 4. 2.5. Oh, crap. But yeah, I'm turning off the stove now because I'm not cooking anything. But once you have your stove, you want to set it there for like a minute. Then you want to go to your refrigerator and you want to get your butter. Once you got your butter, you want to get a butter knife. A butter knife. That's why they're called butter knives, because they're for butter. A butter knife. I'm going to show you what a butter knife is. If you don't know, you should though. But, oh crap. This is a butter knife. A plastic knife. Something that you obviously cannot get hurt at. See, watch. It drops on my toe. Nothing's wrong. Because it's not sharp. Like an actual knife. Do not use an actual knife. I don't even know why the hell you would do that. And you know you're young. You will cut yourself with this. You see how sharp it is? You don't want to do that. See how thin it is? That shows you how sharp a knife is. If it drops on your freaking foot, it's going to stab through it like it's butter. Don't use a knife if you're young. Because if you drop it, or if you accidentally trying to cut the butter, you could cut your finger. And then you'll have to tell your mom you cut your finger, and she's going to be mad. She's going to be mad at me because I made this video, but I'm trying to warn you guys just so that doesn't happen. So, once you got your butter with the butter knife, say there's butter right here. You want to get your butter knife. Let me go get it real quick. Want to get your butter knife. You want to scoop out a little chunk, not a gigantic chunk, not the whole stick of butter. I don't know why the freak people put like whole sticks of butter in a pan. That's not how you cook. Jesus. Do not get a stick of butter and place it on a freaking pan. That's so wasteful of food, man. You can eat butter from the stick. Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. It's going to be nasty, but yes, you can. I haven't done it before because it's actually nasty. But yes, you still can. But once you have a chunk, not a gigantic chunk, my goodness. Once you have a chunk of butter, bring it on the pan. Once it's on the pan, get the point of your butter knife and like move it around in the pot. Like this. Not really quick, just like really smooth, really normal. But once you've got the butter, then you want to get the bread, like I was talking about. And want to place it on the pan. Make sure that the side that you want with butter is on there. Well, it's going to be on there anyway. But yeah. Side right here. Then this is where you get your cheese. That's where you get your cheese. Get your cheese. Obviously, I'm not cooking, so I'm not going to unwrap these because I'm going to probably use them later. But yes, get your cheese and place them like this. Like a star formation. Let me see. Like this. You're going to have your cheese. Like, have this side, right? This side, you can have it on the top. You can have it on the bottom. Well, like this. You have it on the bottom. As you can see, it's on the bottom. Wait, here, let me cut the video. This, see, like this. Then you want to get your other side of bread, place it on the top, like this, and then every so couple of minutes, check on the bottom of the bread and see when it starts to get hard. Once it starts to get hard and it starts to become golden, that's when you can flip it to the other side. If you do not like it like that, hard, and you like it squishy, you can put it in the microwave. But I do not suggest you put it in the microwave because it kind of would taste good, but the bread will be all mushy and gushy, and it's just not gonna really fit your appetite if you don't like that. But yes, if you want this really quick, if you want this really quickly, you can put it in the microwave. There's nothing wrong with putting it in the microwave. I just don't suggest you put it in there because it's gonna be all mushy and stuff. Because that's what microwaves do to bread. Okay, That's what they do to bread. So I highly suggest you put it on the stove. But if, like I said, if you do not know what you're doing, ask a parent or guardian. And if no one's there, just don't do anything to the stove. Okay? Don't do anything. Just wait until somebody comes home. Okay? Just wait until someone comes home, like your brother, your sister, or a cousin or something that's like an adult. Like your mom or your dad or someone. Call them, do something. FaceTime them if you even know what FaceTime is. But call them if you need to. Do whatever you want. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Anyway. Once you have all of that stuff done, then your grilled cheese is done. So now, all you need to do, get a plate, get your butter knife, and cut it in half, and there you go. Beautiful cheese pull. If there's no cheese pull, it's okay. It's perfectly fine if there's no cheese pull. At least you still have a yummy grilled cheese sandwich. The cheese is still melted. It just didn't pull, and that's perfectly normal. Perfectly fine. You don't need to redo your grilled cheese and waste more food and just throw that other grilled cheese away. That's really wasteful, actually. So, yeah, that's just my quick tips on how to make a grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah, it's really good. So, if you want to put it in the microwave, you can. Like I said, you can put it in the microwave if you want to. You do not have to do all of this. You could just put it in the microwave. It's perfectly normal. But yeah, that's all the advice I'm going to give out. And warnings I'm going to give out. So, peace out. And see you guys later. This grilled cheese is really good, by the way, guys. See ya.